Those people are amazing. And I don't know if that's amazing in a great way. It shocks me.
It's really amazing.
I mean, who can be that organized? I mean, I was hauling ass to get here.
I just want to see a fist fight between someone there. Like I want to see I guarantee there had to have been some chair altercations in the past that were epic.
I mean, there were lots of accidents and incidents because I was a lefty with opening cans and like slicing my fingers because they're all made. We live in a right-handed world.
Right.
But on the flip side, when I was doing martial arts and I was practicing Muay Thai, and every time I had an opponent, 9 out of 10 times they had only trained with a right-handed fighter. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I am suddenly turning this deficit.
You had the upper hand.
Totally. I had the upper hand.
Yeah.
And it was great. So I'm very proud to be a lefty. One of my daughters is a lefty, and that brings me joy.
Yeah. And sometimes your heart and your gut get real muted by what society, what your family, what you feel like you should be doing. Mm-hmm. And so for you, as a young woman in this really fantastic job, to be in that room and hear your gut and go, you know what? I'm leaving all of this. I'm following my heart. So let's talk about that moment.
Oh my gosh. So I'm sitting in a windowless conference room, and, an hour before I had walked to work, and it was a beautiful fall day. And so fall in Ohio is magic, right? The air is crisp, the leaves are turning, and I felt so alive during my 10-minute walk to work. And I was like, gosh, it's so fun to be alive. And I love the fall. And then I was in this tiny, tiny room with no windows on a 4-hour conference call. And I was literally like, what the F am I doing here? And the topic was women's hair care products. It was like a shampoo client. And I don't know anything about hair, and I don't really care about hair.
You have great hair, though, by the way.
Thank
naturally.
you. I appreciate it.
Bitch.
And I remember sitting there and I was like, I can't do this with my life. And it was a 4-hour conference call. And in the middle of it, we had a 10-minute break. And I stood up and I walked to my little cubicle and I turned out the light and I packed my bag. And then I was like, oh, I actually have to tell someone I'm leaving. I just can't walk out the door. I kind of wish I would have done that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? But I walked back into the conference room and I looked at my new boss and I said, I'm sorry, I can't do this with my life. And he looked at me, and you know what he said? Well, you do know what he said because you read the book. He said, I am so jealous. I don't want to be here either. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best move I've ever made, because I just knew it. I felt it in my gut that if I had stayed 5 full days, that's why the 4.25 is very important to me.